Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and all on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. So we are going to dive into some Final Fantasy today. Last one because we got Old World Maintenance coming on tomorrow. I know it happens at like 2 in the morning, but that's technically 2 in the morning tonight, so we will not be able to do it. It runs to the 28th, so 26 at 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. kicks off to 28 somewhere that day. That means we're going to miss out, and we'll be Monday before we're back here in Final Fantasy Land. All good. Now, this should be the patchwork that's going in for 7.0. Early access means we should be able to get in on Monday and have some fun. There's a bunch of new things. The patch notes have hit the servers on Lodestone, so if you want to look at those, they're hot and fresh ready. Anyway, let's just dive in, because I got some stuff I need to do on my island. And there's no reason to hang out here completely. So, anyway, as we were saying, there's a whole bunch of quality of life stuff happening. So, first of all, open up the mapas. I want to know. Straight up, here in Gridania, specifically Old Gridania, this is where they're going to be adding in our Pictomancer somewhere. There is the exact coordinates of the quest and the quest name in the patch notes, but that's where it's going to kick off. As for Viper, Viper kicks off here in Ul'dah. Stepsinald, Stepsathal, one of the two. I forget which one, because I didn't bother to read too loudly, because it'll just show up for it anyway. Also, the Fantasia, I think, kicks off in Thanalan as well, in Ul'dah. So, and that's a free Fantasia, so all those who want to basically have a female High Hrothgar, but you've already got a character at decent levels to get into Dawntrail, you can use a Fantasia to run back to the character creation screen, redo all the pieces, and apply it to your character. You don't have to re-level a character just to make up for that. Fantasias are great. You can get them off the, of course, Mog Station stores, but they're throwing one in for free. Just have to go quest for it. Awesome. It is. It is. Right, they got some quality of life stuff they're going on. First thing they're going to be adding to is the fashion accessories. These spectacles will actually now, and this is fun, have a special slot right here. So if you want to put on sunglasses for your character, boom. You can just literally go this, there, and it will add the sunglasses onto your character. That's kind of cool. They're also adding in some other wonderful quality of life items. They are? Ooh, what do we got? Arms, metalworks, woodworks, arms. Yeah, they're all different things. Terrible. Sidetracked. There's lots of sidetracks today. Right, updating all the graphics. They're updating basically some new markers, specifically for trailing quests, which probably says, read between the lines. But for those people who had trouble basically tracking NPCs when you try to sneak behind this person and don't get caught, now there's a spot that says, don't enter this spot to be spotted. Yay! Holiday crowds can basically be dispersed with a change of the settings, which is nice. Instead of having to basically find the NPC and about 1,000,001 people who are standing way too close, now it's going to be a case of you can just go, gone. Yep. There's additional points for... I don't have them open in front of me. I'm trying to remember the key points, right? Yes, because that's the paint. When you're going into your actions and traits, you will be able to auto-line certain factions. Oops, there's the door. Terrible. Anyway, we notice how we have these actions that cannot be assigned to a hotbar that basically automatically trigger when we activate them, so when we summon our stuff. Or these ones which we can, which don't do anything until such time as we activate an ability. It's possible that some of the abilities will actually have an ordered line to them. So if an ability would roll from, say, Bahamut to Phoenix, but it's like, well, it's actually easier to show if I change to Dark Knight. My 1, 2, 3, which have a combo action to them, they'll probably stay the same, but wherever an ability, and I think they showed Dragoon as specifically, so let's just grab the Dragoon. Here you are. Right? Our Star Diver, our Get This, you can sort of adjust things to basically either be individual buttons or whether they go sequentially when you activate certain effects. So, for instance, when we go back to our actions and traits, Nazrod comes from basically one of these two abilities becomes Nazgrod. Right? Cannot track it to this because it belongs to one of these and they turn into it. This one becomes action changes to Nazgrod while under effect of Life of the Dragon. Well, you can change it so if it's a different button now or something to that degree. Sounds like something I'm going to have to actually physically do in order to know for certain how it actually feels to do it. So that's going to be a fun one. So there's a whole host of goodies on the list. If there is. And you're like, wow. Let's preserve food. Looking for foodstuffs. Yes. There it is. That's fine. So what that means is, you know, your hot bars, your task bars, they might wind up being a little bit cleaner, a little bit simpler, especially when there's just a set of items that you're just able to get what you want to do what you need to. So that's a happy, you know, that's going to be happy. There shall be, a few other tricks along the way, and there's also a case of can't tell you too many things type stuff. Really? You know, they have put out there, please don't basically be too aggressive, I guess the right way to say it might be. You know, because we are talking about the new area, be careful about your spoilers type thing. Don't want to ruin it for everybody, so, you know, fair warnings. I've only told you the wheres, not the whys. Woodworks arms. Woodworks. Woodworks sounds fun. I can build another chair. Yay! Oh, maybe not a chair. Brushes. Brushes are good. So, yeah, you get the idea. There's a whole host of goodies coming. And it's pretty much a good hope of quality of life elements changes. We don't have, you know, what items have been added. They do have a list of them somewhere. We don't have an entry into what sort of skills are on the loose, and that's okay. That's okay. I wouldn't expect them to do that because that's asking for a lot of spoilery stuff. Oopsie, let's do that. What this? Salt, and cotton. Salt and cotton. Because I know. Yep. So we are up for absolute great things. Yes, they are bringing into 2-channel dies. We've spoken about that sometime in the past. So those are coming in, and looks like there'll be an increase to your dying. Here, grab you. I can't dye that. Fine. Let's grab my glamour plate for a moment here. I can't edit the glamour plate here. But where you would be, here, die. Right, you get 2 channels plus a basically ability to go back and forth between dies. So you can go back and then come forward and go back and double check to make sure it's exactly the way you want it type thing before actually applying it type things. I don't know for certain if that's what's up, but it allows you to basically see what the previous colors were or stuff like that. And you're like, okay, so there's a lot more to the dyeing than there's going to be. So that should be honest fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, there's going to be a good old fact, right? Whole new regions, whole new cities. No spoiler points there. I'm not going to even drop there. It's understandable. We already know about Tural, right? Tural and Tuliola. The sort of, I can't remember which one's the country and which one's the city, but those were dropped by, you know, already discussed by those at top tier point. So, not exactly there. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of other ones, and their pronunciations are going to basically be streamer fodder. It'll be a case of this is too many syllables and way too many vowels. Like to buy a consonant, please? Owl's Nest. What are we smashing here? Ice, I think. Yes, this is the ice one. Hooray, we're in Maelstrom spot again. Alright, that means we've got this easy ice, you know, middle ice, easy ice over here. So it's basically, this is our sort of fight zone. We shouldn't really push in here because in this case, yellow will have an easy chance to cut us off, and blue will come in from behind. So it's a real danger spot. So try to stay to this area. Like here, we can get cut. Yellow can technically run up behind us and cause a mischief, just like we can here, or do it to blue here. Right? But this one's sort of like ours. Woohoo! We're away! Right? So, of course, 5th season, this current one, ends, and our next season starts. Okay, we're braking hard. This way. Anyone running towards center is being silly. Right, okay, so we have to actually physically destroy these ones. Monsieur got himself into all sorts of sticky positions there. Okay, I give this a big chunk of points. Yeah, that wasn't going to go well for you. Okay, center line firing. Move along here and secure this particular set of entrance eye. I don't know which way I've got out here. Okay, that was well in the bad spot. My team shouldn't be out here because we're being cut there. Hit for here. Mm-hmm. Okay, anyone yellow in here is in trouble because... there's no way out from that. Always one that gets themselves into a stuck position, isn't there? For you. you. I'm gonna go over here. I've had enough fun with him. Let's get rid of them quickly. we go. Ah! Are you still up there? Figured out how to put that up the hill, so I am. Yeah, I'm wasting an alt. But... our team can retreat back through the back line there, so I'm not going to get too far involved with that. Just have no one further to fall back on here. I wouldn't chase them too far in there. See? Told you that was going to happen. Yellow's pulled into here. Our team has to fall back and go around this way. Well, someone's trying to be clever up, are they? Okay. You know, he's ours. All right. Alright, so we have to hurt blue. We don't care about... We'll take that assist. Nope, retreat is better. Team's all tucked in there. Right, retreat was a better option there. Yay! Crap. Still nowhere near good. Better. I mean, 16 by Dragoon. Borax, Thunderfoot. Doing pretty good. 8 kills. Yeah, dying there would have been a bad thing. So it's like, not do it. Oh yeah, there's something else they were going to do, too. Oopsie. What else were they going to do? Ah, Wonder Tales, which I need to go get. I'm not going to go get that, actually, just yet. Because there's an update to the Wonder Tales that's happening. Yes. I thought about going and grabbing one, but then I read the Wonder Tales thing, and I was like, I should probably hold off. Oh, good. Going. Anyway, with Wonder Tales, the change there is it's not going to be as tight as it was. Not like it's like, oh, this particular version of, you know, this. So like Eden, Resplendor, Repulgent type thing, where it's like 2 specific Eden strikes, or the other one which is 2 Eden strikes, or one which says it's a particular alliance run, like Sycris Tower versus Labyrinth versus something else. Now it'll just be ARR, a Realm Reborn Alliance, or it'll be Eden Raid. Oh, so any of, like, it'll be Descent, or... I can't see that right now. Right? It'll be whatever the series is, because the raids are divided into 3. Let's take Alexander. It's, you know, the Father, the Son, and something else. Creator. Yeah, the Father, the Son, the Creator. Right? Instead of being a specific pair of the Son, or a specific pair of Creator, it'll be any of the Creator, or any of the Son type thing. Any alliance raid. Plus, of course, they're adding the new dungeon numbers to it too. Of course, which of course will be 91 to 100, 91 to 99 dungeons, and of course level 100 dungeons. So that's what's happening in Wonder Tales? Yeah. So, my reason not for going nuts and gaining that pile of stuff. Right? Now that won't... Now, I believe they also said it won't affect if you already have a Wonder Tales, and seeing the change to Wonder Tales is happening tomorrow. I was like, yeah, I won't get one today because it'll just change for Monday anyway. Not that you're really going to be going back to Wonder Tales until after. There's a question. I should probably still be doing my Wonder Tales because I got a big old chunk of experience even for just doing 9 finishes for a week. We'll be still picking those up. We'll still be doing some frontline stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Just staying with the role quests for the fact. So, caster DPS, range DPS, melee DPS, tanks and healers are the sort of go in the hole. Right? You don't know the mechanic, do you? We're going to eat a bang here in a moment. Remembering the old mechanics, it's like, take those to the... This is like, take the purple orbs to the lightning, to the towers. Yep. Like, oh, what about the fire and ice? Fire-find people who... All the ice people should technically get together, and the fire guys should run up and blow that out. That way you get your puddles of water to hide in when the flare comes. An old mechanic. Nowadays, healing's so good, you just blow right through it. Who cares? Yeah. So it might be possible, like I was talking about how I want Gemshine and Brilliance and Ruin and Outburst to basically be able to feed off each other. I may have to do that with a macro. Well, it's possible they may be doing something that allows you to do that with not so many macros, which would be great. There you go, Toga's Clone. Your knees. Not going anywhere until we get rid of all the ads. So, yeah, there's a lot on it. So if you want to get a full read on them, they're there. There's mild spoilers, and I will give you that fair warning now. There are mild spoilers on it. So if you don't want to get any spoilers, don't bother with it. If you're okay with minor spoilers, then yeah. You know? Have some fun with it. It'll be interesting to see how... I know what I really want to do once the actual patch hits. Right? Although I won't be streaming it, I will be doing a bit of the back-ending of stuff. Namely, beating the crap out of some dummies. And running, you know, a 50, a 60, a 70, and an 80, as well as a 90 dungeon or other similar thing. My reasoning is I want to see how they change us up as we go down. You know, have we been changed massively, not massively? It's like up until 90, there's 80, it's got a crisis. Then we have like alternates, 80, 90. So, you know, the good stuff. Oh, my mind just went and had a good old thought. Good thought. Fine, good thought. Well, you know, 1.0, 2.0, 3, 4, 5, and now up to 6 have all been telling one story with some side fill, you know. ARR and the main 1.0 were telling 1.0 told one part of a story. Then we got the other part of the story in A Realm Reborn. Heaven's Ward was a side piece for it, for Stormblood, which was also a side piece for it, but both were filling in more information about the main part. Shadowbringers basically allowed us to, you know, deal with this. So even though, you know, Heaven's Ward was still a thing, we dealt with the Ascians in Heaven's Ward. And we dealt with them technically in the post pieces for Stormblood. And then in Shadowbringers, we were dealing with the Ascian again. A little more direct with one particular Ascian. Right? Be right back, doorbell. I know how that one goes, my dude. I know how that one goes. So That experimental byproduct just sucks, my dude. Oopsie, clicking out of the windows again. Drifting my hands on the right spot. Pizza delivery? Ooh, pizza time. Or is it just normal DoorDash? I still think pizza delivery is better than DoorDash, even though DoorDash does do pizza too. Though I am very tempted to see about getting a hold of one of those pizza bags. Not so much to do delivery, but so when I go do pickup. There's a silly, not a silly concept. Hot thermal bag. Preferably with the 12-volt plug-in too, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome. Right, make a note. Clicky. Bye, guy. Some things here. Oopsie, someone dead. You're in a cutscene. Dead. No. Terrible. Anyway, so we're only, you know, hours away from the whole thing now. Early access going live, pretty much. So you know, because it's going to need to know, you know, how the new goes and how the old traveled. I'm going to move on that one because I just don't want my toes. Nope. Is he the one off the pizza? He was, okay. Dude who's dead is at the door. Okay, no panics. It's like, don't panic. It's just gone for pizza. Oopsie. I forget my spot. Yep. So, I expect Kryle's going to be giving us a cool new whatever. Only because she's given us new stuff at the start of a few different quests. You expecting another glamour from her? I'd be surprised if she doesn't. So, like I said, I have not read the quests in the drop notes or patch notes, so I don't know. I'm just going on what she's normally done, so it's like, yeah, I know that's phenomenal for a trial to do. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. You know, try out the new stuff. do this. Quests won't be doing any of the quests till Monday anyway, so it'll all be just fluff and stuff. Yeah, he can have it all. It's gonna wind up with an inventory full of stuff. It's like, no! Okay. It's not a pain. So, yeah, no, it's like, whee! Good times? Good times. What was the other nonsense? It's like, oh, someone did a dungeon a certain way, and it's like, okay, first of all, like, who cares? So, no, that's my response. So it's like, healer's upset. It's like, why? Because they didn't have to do a huge amount of healing with a practiced group. Right? I will admit, they do need to give healers a few more than just a single button, of course. Gonna get nailed by that. There it is. Oh. Right. Uh-oh, dog farts. You know. More dog farts. Lethal dog farts. But, you get the general gist of it. Some people have to say, it's like, oh no! It's like, our classes never redundant to the trinity of how things work in this game. Right? Oh. But it's a game, as Simon says, as it states in the game. Something like, so there's always going to be someone who's grumpy about this. Like, my class doesn't have a starring enough roll. Eh. Oh god, he's turned. So, you know, all I can say is repeat the same thing but with different classes, and then I'll be believing that it's an issue. You know? That's all I can say about that. And I do Scholar Maze, so... Like, you don't play Scholar all the time. No, I don't play Scholar all the time. Because, dead. Double raise. That's a raise and a pay raise. Woohoo! Aw. Yeah, that was me standing up the wrong moment. Wait for the mechanic. And... Right? That's what happens when you stand up at the wrong moment. You don't stand up for the mechanic in the right time. You get fluted. So, you know, if I have to scholarize it through Dawn Trail, I will. It's not an issue with it. If some people don't want to do it that, then fine, you know. Yeah, I'll do it. Stepping on a line somewhere. Probably not. Allow me to repay the favor. Right. So, it reminds me of the World of Warcraft had its Rumble Bums. Yep. That was fun. In those days I was playing Druid, and one particular group were angry with our abilities. So, yeah. So, that's not new. It happens in every game. Someone sees something, someone doesn't understand something, someone gets grumpy about it. Someone makes a post and enough people dogpile it, so. That's just nonsense, though. Sure? Yeah. Like, well, tanks have been able to solo stuff for a long... Or warrior's been able to basically be a stompy class for a very long time. Right? You know, don't get grumpy about that. They do that. have done for an immense amount of time. Just trying to fill in as many tokens as you can. Absolutely. Because today's sort of the last day to gather them. Right? So aim for these here. Those are full. Those are full. So these will become those. Those will become these. So everything moves down to poetics. So if you didn't get any of the Mandravillian relic weapons, you can now get them for poetics after tomorrow. And if you got early access. Oh, crud. It's the End Singer. All right. Been a while. Been a very while for this one. 2 people on cutscenes. Swift Tree Leaf. Bald. Fair enough. Welcome to the run. Someone being a little tribal there. Let's be some fun with it. Get Topaz out here. It'll be the ad.
Our hunt ends this day. There is nowhere you can flee that we cannot follow.
Even stars must die.
And with that, slow down the amount of damage.
Utterly futile.
It was something
Your
tasty.
suffering is at an end.
Right. I remember the Teachy
This
phase.
is a kindness. All of us have known despair. We have seen the end.
Oh, you know, spoilers. Keep it to yourself, huh? Yeah.
The same end. Again and again.
Go, go, go.
A sorrow so deep only emptiness remains. Tis so lonely between the stars.
Oh.
We have seen the end.
Algelia Unforgotten. The planets again? Oh no, that's just the AoE and the planets.
Same end. Again and again. This is a kindness.
One of those fights you just don't do often enough. Got 35 seconds to not earn another splat.
If there is no happiness in life,
Make some.
there is only one place it may be found. Oblivion.
Fielding.
Dynamis. No matter. You only delay the inevitable. This is fate.
Phase 2! Well, at least she cleans up after herself. Ah. I know, we don't make jokes in the first
time
one.
has come. It always does.
Don't use this because there's a cut point. Change the record.
What is this defiance? No! The hatred, the pain, the loss. We cannot suffer it again.
We will stand against fate.
No matter the cost.
We've been here before. Many a time.
Thus do we know.
To never give up.
The hope will shine again.
What we saw. What I saw. This can only end in misery and desolation.
That can end in other ways. Your butt kicked.
No life, no star, nor the universe itself. None should hope for better.
Damage dealt is increased. I would commend for being one of the first runners through it. We will be turning the music back up when we hit the new zone. Oh yeah. We have it down at the moment because all we're doing is repeating over and over and over again the stuff. The leveling? Yeah, why not? Do. I wonder if the island will get any more expansions. If I look at it. Hmm. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Adventure is only on the horizon, isn't it? The West. Hmm. That should be fun. Right, so the music will come back up. Yep. Have little doubt there'll be grumblies. Oh my god, you have that music. We'll be grumpy-doo about it. Well, that's understandable. Right, you know, not us. We acknowledge, not our stuff. But still, we just hate being basically grumbled for it. It's like, that's not yours. No shit. Lancelot. Oh, god damn it. Let's not get into any Guinevere's here.
Please, turn back, else I might be forced
To... One day you'll have to go back and do a little sightseeing log, too. Like I said, fishing log, sightseeing log. There's a whole bunch of stuff I haven't got. The simple answer, reason why. It doesn't interest me. But this is an MMO, and that's the whole point. Sightseeing logs are for people who love exploring the map, see every little detail of it type thing. Spite in the sea. Go Basha. It'll also be interesting to see what changes they do to PvP. Because they will be making changes to it. Banked. Everyone will be rolling for all the particular goods as well. It'll be like, oh, we gotta have it. Right? Some stuff will basically be because, oh, it's sexy.
I'm warning you. Stay away!
Toasties. It's gonna be good times for all. Mad. Big mad. Hippo surfs. Hippogriff or Griffin and numbers will be interesting to see too. I mean, would we get the same potency, or are those going up? You know? Important notes must have answers. That's a snake. Mm-hmm. Tank turned him too early. That's okay. Yes, we remember the mechanic. Oh, it went to cast Pyretic. Nice. So good times all around? Pretty much.
I cannot let you take Mission. Not yet.
Yeah. Bird. Bird. Bird, bird. This guy's just out to give us the bird. I'll give him the bird, all right. Flaming bird. Phoenix. cutscene really quick. We're definitely coming up on it.
I must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
Funny thing is, this all could have been avoided, Hermes, if you'd gone through the proper channels with the creation of Meteon. Yeah. You know, it's just like your entire cyberpunk thing could have not happened had you actually listened to Jackie and all went for a bite to eat. It's like you're not going to get into Watson, which means you're outside Watson during the lockdown, which means the Konpeki stuff can't be happening because you're outside of Konpeki, not allowed to get into Watson. But how would that single decision change the whole game? Would. Right? Here goes. Cutscene.
I will have the time and tranquility I require. Gust and gale, gather to me! Ancient breath, unleash your power! Dancing winds, pierce my foes! Stars on high, fall as rain!
I know I shouldn't have stayed there, but I did. Been a while? Been a while.
Streams of ether, surge as one!
Ooh.
Dancing winds, pierce my foes!
I don't have anything. No, you don't. Go. Enjoy it. Ooh, need. Oh, he got the minion, but then he used it right away. Oh. People who are like, I got the minion! And then you're like, you mark it prohibited. Yep, but now it has them. Cool, cool. Oh, by the way, check out some of the stuff we got recently. Yes. Mount Guide. Really? Here? Somewhere? Ripe tray. Ah, here he is. Nah. You know? Still more happier with this guy. It's what I'd expect for mechanized anyway. Really? Mm-hmm. Minion guide. We have a few new minions. What else do we get here? Fafnir. Muttering. I'll refuse to alter design and began muttering about drop rates. Here he is. Little snake with this. Caduceus. If I remember right, it's the name of Hermes, the snakes around Hermes' staff. Protonaut. Like, if you want to be honest about battle mechs and stuff like that, you'd have to be honest about their physical size. And their physical size says they're not going to be very big. Nope. No. There we go. They're also adjusting how Blue Mage book looks, which is interesting. Neato. And I agree with that to a degree. I mean, our Blue Mage book is fun, but we definitely need better filter set here. Maybe an adjustment on, you know, this. More tags at the top. Like, you haven't even punched through half of these logs. No, I haven't. Right? I don't even think I've changed my actions on Blue Mage since this. I think it's still on my Carnival, Healer, Solo, and then Ace. It's fun. But we also know they're going to be adding new stuff to the island. I'd be surprised if they didn't. So it'll most likely be a building upgrade. Yep. Maybe a new monument. Because unless we're going to, you know, flatten part of this mountain or expand the flattening of some of this stuff, like, you know, flatten all that. We've pretty much expanded this, so, you know, could be flattening and increasing this little area for another workshop or granary or something. That area is too flat. I don't think they'll do any more up this way. Nope. You know, there might be a field expansion by basically coming all the way out to here. You know, expand out to this with the fence, so all that area counts as well. Same thing here, you know, knock down this area here and add another cluster, like 1, 2, we had 2 here, you know, knock this out and put another 2 in there. Or it might be a bed increase, so instead of being just this, you know, we get more of a thing around it to make it nicer. Irrigation and other stuff, such things, type thing. So you might see that one expand just to knock down this rock and have one here, one in there. Something like that, something like that. Oh, we have a cutscene here. Cedo-san. Alright then, Cedo-san. There's a samurai, too. Or let's roll it.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful blue star that fell to pestilence and rotted inside and out.
That's not too untrue from
The
what
more
Earth's history
people
was, to
clung
be
to
honest.
life, the more they suffered.
Well, that was what the end of the Carbonaceous age was. Was it really? Mm-hmm. The swamp didn't have the ability to break down carbonaceous matter. So instead of, you know, things rotting in the swamp, they sort of didn't. And it led to an extinction event.
Until they cursed not the illness, but their fellow corrupted.
Ah. Teach him a lesson, Titan.
Those who lived and festered. Those who died and decayed.
It's a fun day. There we go. You can have it. I don't need it as much. Nice.
And the very last of them wished they had never been born at all.
Oh, way we go.
In a faraway place, a brilliant star eradicated disease. Before destroying the selfsame lives it had saved.
Its up, stand on the ready
sought
spots.
ever greater freedoms, no matter the cost. They tried to buy peace with fire and steel.
It works, but you gotta hope someone's not packing a doomsdayer. Oopsie. I can only take so much of a beating. Okay, it's fine. You don't worry? I don't worry about that sort of stuff. We'll get rid of all this stuff and then, you know. We didn't really kill any of them, did we? Reminds me, I have to put a warning whenever I use the dead one. There's a dance. Okay, this is the tanky bust. Yeah, it's when you panic, you get into trouble. When you panic, you get into trouble. When you panic, you get into trouble. See? No panic, no trouble.
And when one asked, what is the point? There were none left to answer.
Go, go, citizen.
Farther still existed a star without strife.
Yeah, monster kill.
Where none remembered life's trials or its joys.
They're making jokes about it. It's like, oh no, it's KDR's through the roof. It's like, ah, monster kill. We'll have some fun with it. Oh, that was the whole pile right there. It's not. Oh well. That's okay.
What its people had gained from ease, they lost to apathy.
How many more animation changes they're going to get up to as well? Ooh, that'd be neat. All the discoveries come, well, off screen, and then I'll basically have to demonstrate. It will be that way, won't it? It'll be like, yes, this is the new content. This is all the new stuff they've managed to do. Ooh, I pulled. Have it run, Mac. Plenty. Oh, Nisus must have typed it. I guess so. Don't worry. Nah, not at all. Like, what is the purpose of life? That which you make yourself. I've lived too long. Bing, da-da-da-dum. Whatever. Fine. It's fine. And 72 hours. My gear's gonna get beat on with DT, so let's speeding it up a bit. About 3 days, 72 hours or so.
So they created the kindest, most gentle of beasts. Its steps were light, and its gift was as painless as it was beautiful. Bathed in its golden glow, they all slept happily ever after.
Fine. Forgot this guy's gimmicks. Yeah, they're good. It's a long run back, though. Ugh. I don't know anything, I just follow. When I saw the Doom on... Yeah, I mean, it was basically... Yeah, no, that's over.
So they created the kindest, most gentle of beasts. Its steps were light, and its gift was as painless as it was beautiful. Bathed in its golden glow, they all slept happily ever after.
Go! A little slow on that. I don't have time to cast with shield, but I'll do that. Yeah, see? There we go. Have a good one. Like I said, you know, what's a head start on getting your gear patched in? Funko Fleece, or like fluffy bunnies. Mmm. Temple-y type thing. Fire and ice. Bathhouse. Good old time. Treehouse. Workshop. Lock. Yahoo. I don't know. What else have we got to get to tonight? I might do an expert just for the extra 40. Could. May as well. Yep. I'll look up some macro goodies, because I want to basically, even if they don't allow me to use Gem Shine and Brilliance in place of Ruin in this, I want to replace these two with the full macro set. Oh yeah? So that I can move 6 and 7 over here, this one over to here. So I'll have basically Drain, those will stay there. It'll be like Ruin or Ruby Ruin or this Ruin. Oh. Okay. Okay. Right. I'll move this over one. This will come here. So it'll be the same stun. So it'll just be 1, 2, or 1, 3, 2, 3. Right? Versus changing to my Death Flare and all the rest of it. Yes. Right? So like I said, those two will go here. This will go there. And then this will go here. And then I can pull my Searing Light. I know it's over here, but I should technically probably put it somewhere a little easier to hit. And hopefully this starts to do something. Yes. So there will be basically a reorganization of cast bars. Yep. This is pretty much static. Right, this roll bars over here aren't going to do anything. I love the fact it's like a scallop with some extra bits to it. There we go. Maximum number of comedies earned. Any particulars? Nope. Whee! Yoo-hoo! Pour on that steam. Pour on the coal. Although that's not environmentally friendly anymore. Whee! That's true. Steam, though, still is a viable option.
Hurry, Golbez! The city is already overrun!
It's like, no, it isn't. Yeah, it is. Steam doesn't care what you burn, remember? It's true. You can burn hydrogen, you can burn
First the
ammonia.
villages and now the capital. Nothing is exempt from their avarice.
You can heat water up with electricity.
I think not. Enough! They knew we were elsewhere. Cowards.
Oh no! Spy in the... There's a spy among us! Red spy's in the base!
I think not. cannot, will not fall here. This one is dangerous. Have care, Golbez. That they command such terrible beasts bodes ill. We've no time to lose. Such destruction. If only we had returned sooner. Fear my wrath! I dare say we'll be faster if we split up.
Always the silliest thing. We're in trouble. We gotta do all this. Let's split up. No good's ever come of that. Like, we'll cover more territory if we split up. Yeah, but we're also going to be in a weaker position if we actually encounter whatever it is we're out here looking for.
Help me!
How could I? I don't care how you could. You did.
So be it. I will fight you with all my strength. Ether to fortify my blade. I need power. Light or dark, it matters not. Such savagery ill suits you. You've weathered this before. Let's see how you fare now. Even so, I'll not be bested. Not this day. Prepare yourself. It's over, my friend.
A triple condemnate group, which basically means that we're a three-man group, and I was the only guy they could vote for. That's terrible. That might be the truth, though. Oh, what a day. Speaking of which, for the day, travel. Teleport. Okay, what am I doing? Travel, return. Doma. Those are nice, but they're not going to be worth much in a moment. No. And the few materia I have, they'll sell well, like the 8s did initially. And then they'll stop selling well. Oopsie. Got those. I'm gonna wind up losing this anyway. At least until everything sorts itself back out again. And you figure out how to zip and doodle around a place again? Mm-hmm. Always one, isn't there? Is second must basically give you a yes, you're scum. You're scum. Right? You're the reason why things get expensive around here. Why you are scum. But everything goes through a level of inflation. All games face it. But gold and gil miners, farmers, are the exasperators to basically wind up causing the inflation to go up faster. Forcing the game devs to kick them off. Which is, you know, that's fine. But on top of that, it raises the price of everything. It does? Mm-hmm. Price of all your goods goes up because of them. Oh no! Metis is almost there. Well, so Metis has almost made the 2,000? Yep. Which probably means they're going to get a smank. Luck rolls that way some days. Some days. Let's see what we have. 9th queue. Almost first stand. Nice. Okay. I want to drop that. I want to drop that. Air 4s. Nice. Change of order. Pity that 2 East's already down. That means throwing East was a good idea because I got that off the dead wall. We'll throw that. Now there's only 2 2s left in the match. There's 3 2s. Is that what that means? In a way. We already got a pawn of 9s over there, so I don't want that. Oh, it makes me sad. That makes me sad. One 5 left. Well, that could just be a pair. Ooh. I got 1 2 pawn there. That's a possible chi. Throw that, leave that as my pair. Ooh, chi. Possibles. So I could chi this or chi that. And this is 6 7 8, which I haven't seen, but 2 8s are down. How many 5s are down? 1. Also that. 7 8. I'll take that, but it's going to yank at me now, so I actually should throw that away. I agree. Makes me sad. Through 7, but they got lucky because of that, then. Right. Then throw the 5, and you'll worry about the 3. Never mind. I can technically pawn my way out. It's going to tell me off here. Mm-hmm. There's a debatable right there. I think this one person already has 5. I think they had 6, 7, though. So... that 4 feels funny. Naughton? Mm-hmm. I don't have a score here. And there's no way to make it a score. Oh, you're kidding. I shouldn't have thrown it. Last tile. Okay, fifth that. 2 is Dora. 4, 5, 6, pair, G. And, good spot of dragons. Throw the 1. Yep. Nice. And get the 3. Then I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's not bad. That's building nicely. Both other dragons are down, so throwing these 2 is not bad. Particularly bad because I'd had 3 5s to throw, and they were sitting on waiting for a 5. It's like, yeah. The 4 felt weird to me. I'll be honest about that. I thought the 4 was more of a booby trap than not. 2 norths have gone down. Okay. I don't have to open my hand for that. I don't technically have to open my hand for that either. All these honor pickups are not moving your hand along, though, are they? Not really. Crud. They're light on characters. So I'm expecting a Pinfu. I've thrown east before, so I kind of have to do it again. But I'll give it a round. I got 6, 7, 8. I could get 6, 7, 8 there and go 6 this, but ooh. Gonna go Naughton again? Pretty much. Right, because you need the 7 here, and then you'd be throwing the 4. And hoping it's not the one they want. Okay, as long as it's not Clunk, I'm okay. Like 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5. So I threw a 6 or something. Got grumpy with me or something because I threw one of the... Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know which dragon. I never know which dragon. I'll have to put that like a sticky note right on my monitor. It's like this for dragons. See, that's 1, 2, 3 possible, so these ones first. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pair. 8's throwable. Can't throw the 1s if I get them. But I can throw the 6s and those. Hmm. 1-1's down, so... It would make it an outside hand. Be fun. And it would be triple mixed chi as well, which would make it even funner. So do it? Yeah, let's do it. They've just got that, so... Okay. I'd laugh if you threw another 1 and do that and then throw that, and then I'm just waiting for 3 outs on a 2. I know it's Dora, but 2 already down and no one can make any points out of it. This is all I need for my triple mixed cheese. So if it's a 4, technically, but I want the 1. I want the 1. I get it anyway. Out on a 1. 2 tile wait. Do it. Someone throw a 1. They won't, because I think they're doing an outside hand. I think I'm going to wind up being cheat on over here for 1,000 points. I want them to technically throw it, but I don't think they will. They might. They've already thrown one. They've thrown one before, so they might throw it. I have to. I just hope it's not that. Oh, they had the other two. Oh, it was Heavenly Pair. Dang it. Just couldn't do it. Half flush? That's my wind. I know, Green Dragon's already been scooped, but... We've gone all pawn, could have. That worked out okay. I get Akidora, wind, that's 2, plus half flush for 1, 2, something like that. If I'm lucky to peg a 1, then, or 7, then I get the Dora as well. If you have to pawn the 5s, pawn the 5s. Yep. But I prefer to chi and then... Sumo on 2. Ugh, not having any luck. Yeah, I know. If I'd thrown defensively, I could maybe have pulled that out a different way. I need a stupid East 4, so I can maybe pull it off, but I'm going to get 1,000. Metis is trying to basically just get out a solid whatever. They're in the lead. They're as close as possible. They just want to finish it. I want to build a hand as fast, as nasty as possible as well, mind you. You do? Mm-hmm. I got a possible chi here with a 3, another possible chi here, another one there, and who knows. For all pawn, mind you. I'll take that. Dragons means I can just basically ignore. Thank you. I didn't like to do the... Oh, perfect. 1, 2, 2, 2. I prefer pawns over cheese. That's probably going to be just my pair, though. Fine. Get that feeling? It's like, no, take the tile. Of course it was. Told ya. Gonna get chintzed out. It's not enough to move him much more that he keeps his position, but he's out. Spanked again. I've been knocked down to 1400 and then climbed right back up to 1800, so I'm not worried. I don't care about the score. It's just when you get really close, you start to worry about it. When you're down in the doldrums, who cares? Solidly? Very solidly. Right? You know, like I said, if you're down in the doldrums, who's going to, who cares? Because it's like, just play the game for the fun of it. Zachary. Where was it? I'm sure there was something here. Combat supplies. Materia. Okay, not a problem. So you're not even going to pick up the quests? This? No. Right? So, after all the maintenance is done, I will be logging on to basically beat the crap out of the test dummies in front of the place. Yep. But that's just me going to go nuts and trying out see how my abilities have changed and, you know, did this do anything? That's it. That's pretty much it. It'll just basically be this, you know, just a stable case of run out, do some stuff. Nothing fancy pants? Nah. Right? You know. Yeah. Ah, you had such a nice set of hands. I know, I get really close and then I never get to score them. my curse. I can get good hands, and then, you know, it just gets swiped from underneath you. Hey, there's a racer. Alrighty. I love racing, people. Northern Duke versus Ballistic Meteor. Woohoo! Good luck. Bang. The Sabotender in the road. Donk, donk. This low end was just about run the whole distance. Oh, you are filth, Papa. Not gonna be able to catch him anytime quick. Maybe. If I didn't get hit with that heavy, I would have got him. That heavy from Mr. Papa, who finishes 7th overall, or 8th. Dirty Puddings gets him. Nope, won't get him. If it wasn't for that heavy, I would have had you, because I was 0.6 behind you. Oh well. Oh well. Go again? Pretty much. Don't even bother with the leveling? Nah. I could. I don't care, usually. It's not the low level. I got endurance at 71, stamina this, that, the other. 5 lessons available. I already put in speedy recovery too, because I started with Choco Cure too. So I have, you know, 65% increase on 9% of total stamina. So that's like an extra 13% or something. Ooh, 3 people. Already. Wait for the rest of them to connect. Completing race things. Heroine and Lebanon Flesh. Oops. We're not quite there yet. Nope, still loading. Right, they haven't been connected to the chats. No! There you go, good luck. Heroine, Lavender Fletcher. What are we? R80s. We know we got more in the tank than anyone else can say or do. Both pulling into the inside lane. Owen's bird's fast. Holy. don't know if he's got enough juice to basically get to the end line, but I got nailed by you bunch of sillies back there. No, he does not have enough power to get there. Still second place. GG. Slow and steady beats the race. We'll take the rank. The tireless and then the extra stamina. It's like fills up quite a fair bit, don't it? Oh, Jesus. So he doesn't stop, just put the power down and keep going. Like I said, I don't think he's got enough power in him to do that. Anyhow, because we're doing this, let's go. We'll use the 1, 2, 3 cost to get back to the mist. Absolutely. That's all been tidied up. It's nice. Yep. Inventorum's clean. Aye. Well. So, there will be some double checks and make sure everything is appropriated. You know, sort of the unwritten rule to make sure everything is bangers. Make sure that we can actually load Dawn Trail proper. Absolutely. We'll see what other new toys can we hang in here. Oh, some stuff. Hingen branches, tables, dango and tea, sandwiches. Point from the Dragon Star. Banner. Alma books. Adventure. Trophies. I'm hoping for a grand map of the world. One to replace this one? Yeah. Starting Eorzea out authored and stuff like that. Charlie is over here. So I'm hoping the next map basically clears up. Like, I know this part here and this part here visible. So we hope that the Ilsabard, like, we still have all this to adventure, and then we have all this side, and we have down here where Mercidia is to adventure still. So this dumb thought that went through my head just before we race away was, what if the bad involved in what we're dealing with here is actually something to do with the Mercidian and Allegaean? Ooh, like a faction of Allegaean people, because they went and conquered Mercidia, or went to attack and try to conquer Mercidia. I don't know if they succeeded or not. I don't have that information. But if they did, that might explain some details. But it's all speculation. There's nothing to it whatsoever other than me making guesses and gumbles. So, it's us ready to roll away and get away. So, what this means is tomorrow we have Cyberpunk 2077 coming out. Because we're in all worlds maintenance, and I will not be able to play. Yep. So we'll be doing Cyberpunk 2077 tomorrow, as well as on Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Cyberpunk and or Starfield if we complete Cyberpunk. The only quest line that I'm sitting there not trying for would be Feed on the Brats, because I know pretty much I don't have the ability to punch things very well. Minimum damage and the ability that they're just going to hit me once and I'm over. Especially Bucky. He's a bum. He deserves a right beating. Yeah. Pain to beat with gorilla arms. Yet, no. He'll kick my bum. Way too easy. Yep, we're not playing that game. Frustration and, intentional frustration to be playing Jump King. So, that'll be all tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All Cyberpunk until Starfield. Depends on when we finish. 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. The regular times we're back on. Monday, Dawn Trail. Tune in for that. Yay! So, I'm out of here, and I'll catch you then. But, like I always say, thanks for watching, and laters!